Some people may get pissed off because I'm going to talk to everybody. I'm not playing. You know, Tupac being killed, Biggie being killed was just a wake-up call for the whole industry.
Ice Cube, the renowned rap mogul, has finally broken his silence on the dark underbelly of hip-hop's most notorious assassinations. In a candid revelation, he has hinted at the possible mastermind behind the tragic ends of Tupac Shakur and Biggie Smalls, shaking the music industry to its core.
Suge says, if you solve one, you solve them both.
Amidst swirling rumors and ongoing investigations, Ice Cube's insights have reignited discussions around the unsolved mysteries that have haunted the hip-hop community for decades. We've always sensed that there was more to the story. And now, Ice Cube is spilling the beans, suggesting a shocking connection that could turn the entire narrative on its head. Ice Cube delved into the profound impact that the tragic demises of Shakur and Biggie had on the music world. Speaking with the gravity that only a key figure of his stature can, he declared, Tupac being assassinated, Biggie being assassinated was just a wake-up call for the whole industry. His words echo the sentiments of a community still grappling with the loss of two of its brightest stars. The brutal drive-by shootings of Shakur in 1996 and Biggie in 1997 are etched in the annals of hip-hop as some of its darkest moments. These unsolved cases have left fans and fellow artists in a perpetual state of dismay. Ice Cube's assertion that these unalignments served as a wake-up call is a stark reminder of the dangers that lurk in the shadows of fame.
And then the thing with Bad Boy and Death Row, it kind of just took it over the top.
As Ice Cube reflects on the seismic shifts in the hip-hop world post these tragedies, he brings to light the shattered illusion of safety that fame once promised. We're in a new era where celebrity means nothing. Anybody can get it. He recalled a chilling reminder of the changed landscape.
So that made that undercurrent of animosity that was growing blow all the way up and look like it was
Even with increased security measures like bulletproof trucks and vans, Ice Cube's approach was different. His resolve remained unshaken as he admitted, I don't remember taking any more precaution than I usually would, showcasing his resilience in the face of adversity. Recently, while promoting Barbershop, The Next Cut, Ice Cube expressed his suspicions more directly, implying that the deaths of Shakur and Biggie were not random but carefully orchestrated assassinations.
who Tupac and Biggie. You know, I think both of these dudes were assassinated in some kind of way. More Biggie than Tupac.
Adding fuel to the fire, Ice Cube has also shared his disappointment over the lackluster progress in the assassination investigations, comparing it to the swift justice in John Lennon's case. Seems like it's 30 years too late, he lamented during a News Nation interview with Chris Cuomo, voicing his frustration over the unsolved nature of these high-profile cases. This groundbreaking revelation from Ice Cube, hinting at a potential mastermind, someone who might have had everything to gain from these tragedies, has sent shockwaves through the industry. Is it possible that Diddy, who rose from the ashes of these feuds, had a role to play? While Ice Cube has never directly accused Diddy, his insinuations leave us pondering the unspeakable. Could the mastermind behind the downfall of Death Row Records and the end of Biggie's independence be hiding in plain sight? In recent revelations, Keef D caught the limelight by suggesting on a May interview with YouTuber Vlad TV that FBI agents approached him with claims that Diddy had hooked out a staggering $1 million to Eric Von Zip for a planned assassination.
That Puffy put out this claim of, I'll pay $1 million if you get rid of Tupac and Suge. Tupac is now gone.
This startling revelation not only corroborates Keef D's assertions, but also indicates that federal law enforcement might have been privy to some unsavory deals. Keef underscores that the FBI perceived Eric Von Zip as a questionable figure, possibly implicating Diddy in murky affairs, far removed from mere hip-hop squabbles. When federal authorities surface in such tales, eyebrows raise. How deep did law enforcement's knowledge of this alleged plot run? Keef D's revelations have magnified the scrutiny on the Diddy Shakur narrative. Hip-hop enthusiasts are no strangers to the Diddy and Suge Knight rivalry and the tragic arc of Tupac Shakur. Testimonies reiterate the entrenched bitterness between Diddy and Shakur. Legal proceedings in Las Vegas last month saw prosecutors deliberating charges against Keef D. A transcript from this grand jury session features riveting statements from erstwhile Southside Crips members closely linked with Keef D. They consistently point to a heightened tension between Diddy and Shakur, after the latter's alignment with Death Row Records. The allegations further intensified when Shakur accused both Diddy and Biggie Smalls of orchestrating a prior attack on him. Shifting gears, Diddy's song Muscle Game has lines that raise eyebrows. "This is our game here. We ain't playing with you weekends. Come on now. I've been doing this for too long, man. If you ain't got the muscle, better have the hustle. I ain't going to have no mercy for you, you understand? Keep your mouth shut now." Interestingly, although the song cites the year 1999, indications suggest Muscle Game was conceived well before. It's conceivable that the track was penned even prior to Tupac Shakur's untimely demise in 1996. Such speculation stems from the industry's usual rhythm where artists typically incubate and refine their creations long before audiences hear them. Given this norm, Muscle Game may not be the exception, but rather the rule. Fast forward to today, and we see the storm intensifying post-Keef D's detention linked to Shakur's case. Ripples of this event have sent shockwaves through the industry. With every twist, the spotlight increasingly narrows on Diddy, suggesting his potential date with the interrogation room.
Well, Puffy's aware that the FBI's been watching him.
Continuing the exploration into the enigmatic world of hip-hop's most notorious moments, retired Los Angeles police detective Greg Kading has unveiled a nexus that further convolutes the narrative. We are no stranger to the stories of the untimely demises of Biggie and Shakur, but Kading's revelations cast a new shadow, implicating figures once perceived as mere spectators in the saga. Kading, whose involvement in a federal substance case against Keef D was to garner leverage, was not reserved in sharing his knowledge. He unveiled the desperate measures Puffy, also known as Diddy, supposedly took. Puffy was in genuine fear. Kading recounts. Suge Knight was after him. Puffy felt that California was dangerous for him, pushing him to the edge. Recognizing the threat, he turned to the Crips, who promised protection that no one else could. In his desperation, Puffy allegedly made a chilling proposition. As Kading mentions, Puffy allegedly extended a monetary reward for anyone daring enough to eliminate the threat of Suge Knight. A bold step reflecting the high-stakes game they played, drawing comparisons between numerous investigations on the subject. Kading pointed out, many documentaries, some with big names like Ice-T, didn't quite measure up. They felt rushed, lacking depth. However, another narrative, stemming from the deductions of the late lap detective Russell Poole, took things a step further. Russell Poole's theory, grounded in circumstantial evidence, hinted at a sinister alliance. He believed Lapped AF officers, known for their connections to Death Row Records, might have ties with the enigmatic Suge Knight, the linchpin of the Notorious label. Such implications brought the whole investigation into a new light, pointing at a mesh of criminal undertones beneath the veil of music. But perhaps the most shocking revelation from Kading was his accusation against Diddy. The rap mogul supposedly silenced those privy to Biggie's assassination details. Diddy's silence, Kading states, betrayed his awareness. Watching Biggie's mother mourn, knowing the fate of his top artist and friend, Biggie Smalls, and doing nothing. He neither promoted cooperation with the authorities nor offered rewards, leading to an arrest. Instead, Diddy seemed intent on directing the narrative away from him, perhaps fearing the repercussions if links emerged associating him with the Crips, the alleged culprits behind Shakur's demise. After decades of mystery surrounding the tragic demise of Tupac Shakur, a new player has emerged in the courtroom drama. Dwayne "Kefe" Davis, indicted on charges linked to the 1996 drive-by killing of the iconic rapper, returned to the courtroom, causing a media frenzy. With a full beard now showing streaks of gray and wearing the standard Navy jail jumpsuit, Davis appeared before the bench, his hands and feet restrained. This marked Davis's second appearance in Clark County Court, but it seems the wheels of justice are turning slower than expected. The 60-year-old suspect, arrested near his Las Vegas residence last September, faced a brief hearing, and in a brief turn of events, the defense's attorney expressed uncertainty over his long-term representation of Davis.
Raymond, for Dwayne "Keefe D. Davis was delayed once again for the 1996 of rapper Tupac.
Consequently, a request for an additional 2-week delay was presented, emphasizing the need for clarifying Davis's attorney of record. Agreeing to the request but stressing the urgency of the matter, Judge Tiara D. Jones approved the postponement.
And he asked for a 2-week delay because he said he's still finalizing the representation agreement with Dwayne Davis.
Yet, the drama doesn't end here. November 2nd is the next date circled on the courtroom calendar, with Ross Goodman indicating plans for a not guilty plea on behalf of Davis. Meanwhile, Clark County District Attorney Steve Wolfson reminds the world of a crucial tenet of justice. Davis remains innocent until proven otherwise.
This is a case that it's going to take some nuance, that's for sure.
With every turn, the Shakur case continues to unfurl like a relentless novel, keeping us on the edge, awaiting the next revelation. As Davis's legal journey unfolds, we can't help but revisit the tumultuous world of 90s hip-hop, wondering if closure is finally on the horizon. So, dear viewers, as the enigma of the 90s hip-hop world unravels, we're left with more questions than answers. Do you believe that Diddy holds deeper secrets than what meets the eye? And as Ice Cube lifts the veil on this twisted tale, do you think we're closer to finally putting these ghosts of hip-hop's past to rest? Leave your thoughts below, because your perspective might just be the missing piece to this jigsaw. Until next time, take care and stay curious.